questions for Mo.
Oh, you're running around doing everything you can to try to get a win there. How frustrating was it to have those shots, bounce away there in the first overtime and then here the second one?
It's very frustrating, because those shots I usually make, shots I practice in practice that I usually make, it was frustrating, but overall we did better as a team, a lot better than I thought we was going to do with a lot of freshmen out there. They kept their poise, but at the end of the day, got to use it as a learning experience.
You hit that shot with 6.5 or around that time, and did you think at that point you would have won the game?
Yeah, kind of, but I think Lex got a charge, but, they called it differently. He made the 2 free throws, so we just had to keep it moving.
Well, at this point of your career, do you think of yourself more as a scorer or a creator?
Just for me being in college, I've got back into just being more of a point guard trying to pass, but I got to turn back into high school mode and kind of score more, and it's just been an adjustment for me this year.
Do you think back to in a game like this, the game against Nebraska last year where you guys blew that big lead, I think it was like a 20-point lead. You guys have had some, the year before you got here too, but you guys have had some troubles against them. Was there any thought of that game last year?
Nah, not really, because we don't really have many players that played in that game last year besides me and Garrett. So, it really wasn't a factor. But overall, they just came out, executed. They made a lot of shots, and they got the win tonight.
You've heard how important you are to the team even before the season started. How much pressure do you feel in the game to kind of carry the team?
Just off the court, it really doesn't seem like much, but in the game, it kind of kicks in more. When we need a basket, Kale looking at me, and everybody else looking at me, so I'm just in a different role this year. I'm just getting used to it, so it's going to get better as the season goes on.
What did you get from this loss today as a team that you guys can take with this and come on, follow up through Thursday?
We just got to take it one game at a time. It's a learning experience. I feel like the freshmen, Byron and Alexis, they play a lot better than they did the first game, especially being in 2 overtimes game, their second collegiate game. They played really well, so we just got to take it one game at a time and use it as a learning experience.
Does it help you, Mo, to play some possessions off the ball like you did when Alexis was running point?
Those were kind of just plays to just get me a shot that Lex bring the ball up, and it was just kind of some plays to free me up and get looks and just so we can do some different things. But it's all the same. It's just an adjustment right now.
How much fatigue were you feeling in the 2 overtimes?
Believe it or not, I wasn't really fatigued in the 2 overtimes. It was more of the whole game. In the 2 overtimes, I think my just energy, the intensity of the game was just flowing. I wasn't really too much tired in the overtimes.
Anything else?